Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of used vehicle sales. Suzuki Grand Vitara for sale.com.au. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2005 model Suzuki Grand Vitara 5-speed manual. Super cool and black that I got for sale right here on my yard. Now what I want to tell you about the cars before I buy them, I like to get down here and check this. See if you wiggle back and forward, see the lines on the paint? It shows, like along there, it shows if there's any dents. Not a single dent. And then I like to do the same up the side here. You know if they've got dents. It tells you a big picture about the car. What it tells me is that when there's no dents like this, it's been kept right up the other end of the car park, well away from everyone, just so that no one got any dents in there, baby. And it just shows, you can just tell, you know. It's got the shiny bull bar on the front, and let's go for a walk around. It is the 2.7 litre V6, which means, oh, you just busted me picking my nose. That is embarrassing. I should remember when I'm videoing the black cars, they've got a big, strong reflection. One note to oneself, do not pick nose whilst videoing cars. So it does have the 2.6 litre, 2.7 litre V6. Let's have a look inside. So it's got all the power windows, everything like that, all looking good. Have a look at the condition of these seats. Now I know from the videos, it's always the way the videos make the seats look shit house. They're not, they are beautiful condition. You're gonna look at them and go, man, you're right, they look really cool. So we just put those mats in to keep our dirty footprints off. So let's have a look in here. We've got the 157 Ks on the clock. Give her a start. There we go. Starts and runs and does everything beautiful like it should. It's got the icy cold aircon over here, and here's a look at the radio and the stereo control there. So you can put your CDs in here, turn it down there if you don't want to listen to it. Temperature and thermometer for outside. Mute. Wish I had a mute button for the kids. That'd be good, just shut them up when they're squealing. No such thing. If you invented one of those, maybe we could get together and invent a mute button for the kids. That's a good idea. So, what's in the glove box? Oh, there's service books and stuff in there. You can have a look at all that. But these are a pretty, very strong, capable four-wheel drive. Now that grammar's new, pretty, very strong, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So it is a 5-speed manual and a very pretty strong four-wheel drive. Now they are very capable four-wheel drives. I'll show you something with them. If you look at these compared to some of the other types, can you see how that entry angle, like the distance at the front there, in front of that front wheel is actually quite short? Well, if you look at other cars, like say that one, see how it's like heaps longer? And so that means that if you're going to be going up a steep hill or something like a steep incline, you can get a much steeper entry angle. Same at the back, you got the steeper exit angles on them. That's why they're such, well, one of the reasons why they're such a capable four-wheel drive. The other reason is that you got 4 high and 4 low. So this one hasn't been bush bashed. You can tell it's hardly seen off-road. I mean, I can't state its whole history categorically, but there's no dents and marks and stuff that says it has been off-road, and you'll see that when you have a look. There are a few minor things, like see how there's stuff like that. It's been used. I'm not pretending it's a new car, but as you can see, all the reflections in it, it's in pretty bloody good shape. Now one thing I do like about these, I put that back seat up before, but watch this. You can just tug on that, down she goes. There's a little thing at the back there. Where is it? Yeah, that strap. Just give it a yank and the seat just pops straight up. It's all spring loaded and stuff. Now the reason that's important is if you need an emergency shag and wagon, bang, you got one. You'd have to be a midget because it's pretty short, but you could use it for that if you wanted. Or if you just wanted to put stuff in the back, you could do that too. So you could fit, like, I don't know, a body part or something in there. Small child maybe. You want to be small though, but you could do it. But there's the space in the back. It's all looking like it's all looking pretty good. Got the big tow bar here. It looks like it's a massive shin buster because it's poking out like that. But when you look at this back door like that, it's actually not that bad. They've got it back here so that you can get it past the spare wheel cover. So one thing you got to be mindful of with these, with the back door that swings out like that, is that you don't want to back into the car park when you're at the shops, because if the other car's parked like right here and you can only open that far, and if you've got fat guts, big fat like me, and you can't get in there, problem. So if you just drive into the car park, it's not really an issue. Now, where was I? getting a bit sidetracked. Oh yeah, so I just wanted to show you that you drop all the seats up and they go just like that. Just push them back down and they just sit back up. And those back seats are reclinable too, so if you just lift that, you can drop them back and forward wherever you want them there. Drop that down if you want a middle armrest. It's a pretty cool feature. And that's a look in the back side there. Not my back side, the back seat, I probably should have said. It is a Suzuki, twice, in case you needed reminding. It's a Suzuki Grand Vitara. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a dent there. See that? I forgot about that. So that one actually does come for free. I will include it free of charge. Get back here, you can't even see it, but there is a dent there. Got the alloy wheels. Tyres are looking like they're in pretty good shape. I'll drop this one back down so you can have a look. Just got to pop her in. Here we go. Nice seats, just a nice car, cheap car, in good shape. I'll tell you about all that in one sec. So there's a good look about. When the cars come into the yard, we do 3 levels of checks on them: a road test, a yard test, and a mechanical inspection. Get the words out. And this one's been through them all and passed perfectly. So the car's just in great shape mechanically. And so we put a lot of effort into preparing the cars. Like if you look here, you see we are on dirt. And the reason I say this is I don't have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen, I don't have rehearsed scripts. I just show the videos like this, show the cars, and if there's shit wrong with it, I'll show you, and if it's not, I'll show you that as well. We've been around it, you can see all that. But what you can't see is the work that we put into them. So up the back there on the hoist, we've got the workshop there with 2 hoists and 2 full-time mechanics. They prepare all the cars for us properly. And so I don't muck around when it comes to preparing those cars. Like I might muck around in these videos, but when it comes to preparing the cars, we don't. Like I had a fella the other day come down 12-hour drive from Mackay, jumped in his car, drove it home. So if you don't prepare the cars properly and you're on Facebook and they break down, they write shit reviews. Now I encourage you, go and have a look at our Facebook reviews. You'll see genuinely that I prepare the cars properly, and the vast majority of our buyers are delighted with their cars. Not all of them, you get the odd goon who wants to slag us out, but you can't stop that. So this car's been prepared to the same standard, very high standard, and I am proud of the level that they leave here at. So everything's working like it should. There's nothing in there that doesn't work like it should. And I know that because of all the testing that we've done on it. So what I wanted to say is, because like all the prices on the cars, because we're on the dirt and I don't have the concrete and all that, I don't have the overheads, I put the money back into the cars. So that comes back to the pricing issue. So if you ask, am I negotiable? I'll be like, yeah, I'm negotiable, but why do you want to pay more? So I might joke about it, but the real story is that I can't take out, oh, bye, Miss Lee. I can't take out what we put into the cars. So that's why all the prices are fixed. So, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it anyway. Just one thing before that, like if you have a look out here, you see Mr. Lee, he's one of our mechanics. He's going home. But if you see that we are sort of off the road a bit, we are on dirt. The gates are normally closed. There's a dog over there. That's our security department, the Rottweiler. And what I can tell you is that the gates are normally locked up, so you need to let us know if you're coming out. You can come out and have a look and stuff, that's all no trouble. You just have to let us know so I can lock the dog away and get everything ready for you to come and look. So please let us know when you want to come out. Now, back to where we were. What do you get for the price you see it advertised for? Well, firstly, if you imagine that it's got a set of Queensland number plates on the front, yeah, we'll have those when you take it away. We are a large dealer with Queensland Transport, and on site we have plates, paperwork and all that stuff. So all you got to do is just sign up, get it paid for, and you can drive it away right then and there. So it comes with 6 months rego, all your stamp duties, transfer fees, government rip-you-off fees, all that's included in the price. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed never written off, guaranteed not stolen. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. When we put the cars through our mechanical process, they get serviced as well. So it's got a fresh service and you don't have to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. There's some other thing. Oh, roadworthy. It's got a Queensland government certified roadworthy certificate. So the inspector comes out when they go up on the hoist, and we've got 4 levels of redundancy to make sure everything's right. So the mechanic goes over and the roadworthy guy goes over, and we do a quality assurance inspection on every car after they've been prepared. And finally, they get a road test once they're in here as well, like I mentioned before. So that's how I know that all the cars go out of here in such good condition mechanically. And, you know, all those dents there for free, like I said. Well, I think that pretty much covers it. If you need help with your finance, there's a link up the top that says no deposit finance. Put your details in there, and our finance fella, he'll come back and give you a quote just on exactly how much it'll cost you per week to own this little baby. Or if you just want to come and pay cash, you can. I'd rather that you just did an internet transfer or paid with a card or something like that, because that's easier. Because what happens is I get the cash and I miscount it, and then the missus and I end up friggin' blueing, because she's like, well, where'd that extra 100 go? And I go, what 100? Well, look, there's only that much. And anyway, it all just causes a drama. If you just do an internet transfer, then I'd find that so much easier. Or pay with your card, or do it on finance, whatever works for you. Well, I think that covers it. Look at him. He's like, yeah, massive yawn. He's bored with my video. I hope you're not. Anyway, I'm Dean. Thanks for watching this video. If you want any more info, if there's anything I haven't covered, drop us a text, give us a call. I'll be happy to fill you in, give you any other info that you need. Car's priced right. It's in good shape. It's got low Ks. They don't hang around when they're in this kind of shape. So if you want it, if you are thinking about it, dive on it. Thanks for watching. See ya.